Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Here on A Soul Sister's Diary, I offer natural hair care DIYs, the occasional health and wellness video, and lifestyle tips. So if that sounds like something you would be interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. We are trying to reach our first 500 subscribers, so please share this video and help us get there. Now today I'm taking you on a wash day with me at the laundromat. I'm in the process right here of folding my white washcloths. I'm separating them from the other whites because I'm going to fold them and I'm going to make them nice and neat and nice little piles because I'm obsessed with white washcloths. If you know me, then you know this is one of the best things that I love to do. I love going to the laundromat. It's very therapeutic for me, and this is my favorite part of the process. Yes, washing the white washcloths. Now I wash them, of course, like everyone else, in hot water with bleach, detergent, and fabric softener. I use Tide with Oxy, and for my fabric softener, as you can see up there, I use Gain. Now don't judge me. I know those are two different products, but two different brands, but I just love the smell of the Gain fabric softener. So I'm just gonna pile those up, and you can see that the whites are whiting, okay? That bleach, that Clorox, you can't go wrong. I don't use any off-brand bleach. I always stick with Clorox. I don't use any of the Clorox with lavender or any of the added smells, lemon, none of that. The regular unscented bleach does it for me every time. It gets my whites as white as can be. Now, I have a lot of white washcloths because typically about 50 to 60, but we have a lot because we do not use it more than once. I encourage everybody to switch out their washcloth immediately after using it. I have a hamper that is right next to the bathtub, so once you're stepping out, you're just gonna put your dirty washcloth in the bottom of the hamper. Now on top of the hamper, there's an area for a basket, and in that basket, I have all of the clean washcloths. So that's the system, and that's my system, and I'm sticking to that, okay? So I do this folding, I go the long way, and then I go the short way, and then bam, she goes over there in the pile. And I just keep going. Now, while I'm doing this, what do you guys think I'm doing? I'm thinking about what am I going to cook? I'm thinking about, and of course I'm plucking all the little, you see any hairs or lint balls, I'm plucking that out of my washcloths because everything has to be neat. It has to be orderly, child. That's going to just really bother me if anything is in the thread of the washcloth. So don't judge me, okay? It's going to be a lot of judging in this video, but I encourage you not to do it. Okay. So I just keep going, like I said, the long way, the short way. And I'm thinking because this is very therapeutic for me. I love coming to the laundromat by myself. I don't bring my kids with me. Sometimes my daughter might come, but I really like to go by myself. It's me time for me. It's time for me to think about what I need to do for my household and just spend some time with me. I usually watch YouTube videos, my favorite content creators. I get ideas from my YouTube videos while I'm at the laundromat. And yeah, I just keep going and folding and enjoying what I'm doing. I really do have a fixation with these washcloths. For me, it's just I love handling them and folding them so neatly and looking at them and seeing that I have so many because it encourages me that my family is taking a bath. Seeing so many lets me know that they haven't been using it more than once. They've been following my advice and putting it away once it's done. Now you guys see that man that is walking back and forth in the shot there? That was the laundry attendant. It was about 8:15-ish going on, 9 o'clock. And he was trying to send me a message like, lady, get out. It's time to go. Okay. The laundromat usually closes around 8:30, but this is my neighborhood laundromat. It is literally right across the street from my home. Okay. They know me here. They know I come once a week. So I usually come around this time. I like to be the only one in there to, have my privacy and whatnot. And they usually work with me. They let me stay until it's done because they know I got to fold my clothes. I cannot go home with my clothes unfolded. I'm not one of those that will just take everything out the dryer and stuff it in bags or stuff it in the hampers and away I go. No, I have to fold it neatly, They have to be in piles, and that's what it's going to be. So I was just thinking in my head, like, sir, you can walk back and forth all you want, but I'm going to fold my washcloths. Okay, it is me and my washcloths. As you can see, look at them. There's so many of them, and like I said, I just really have a thing with folding them. Seeing all the piles, it just does something to me. Okay, is it OCD? Do we call that OCD? I don't know. But the last one is the last one is done, and we're gonna be moving on to my little hand towel here. I always save that one for the last. I'm telling you, I got a system about it. I save this one to the end, and if it's not neatly folded, I'm gonna do it over. Check that out. Look at her. She said, that's not neat enough for me. I got to make sure the corners are cornering, everything is flat, and then I got to fold it the appropriate way. Okay? So that's what I had to do there. Now, the long towel that you see, this towel, I use this for my pillow. This is my towel. No one else uses this towel. And it is white because I just like white washcloths and towels. And so it would, I use this so I can see what is on my pillowcase. If my hair has any extra oils coming out of my bonnet, this towel is going to catch that. So I'm able to see, what's coming off on this towel. Sometimes you might sweat in your sleep. So it's good to just put a towel on your pillow. So that's what this towel is for. And then you see the last of the Mohicans there. Look at that washcloth. She tried to escape. But girl, no, you going home with everybody else, girl. Get your tail over there in that pile. Now, you guys, how many do you think that we have there? Let me know in the comment section. Now, once we're done, we're going to take this bag here. Now, this bag, don't judge me. It's going to be a lot of judging going on in this video, like I said now. Now, don't judge me. But this bag is where I put all of the clean washcloths, because this is the bag that I spoke about earlier. This is the one that is secured on the hamper. It has 2 Velcros on the side that you can attach to the hamper, and it hangs below the hamper. Now on top, like I said, it's a basket, and that's where I put all of the clean ones. The dirty ones go in this bag right here once everyone's done using it. Now, it has some little safety pins on the side because the bag is worn and tattered. And it's because I don't know if they sell any replacement bags. I got this whole system, this little hamper system thing from Family Dollar. So I've never seen any replacement bag. It is what it is. I got to work with what I got. So now we're going to move on over into folding the colored towels. Now, I wash my towels separately from my colored clothes because I wash the towels in hot water. And I'm going to explain why I do that later. Now, as you can see, this towel has bleach on it. So I use this black towel to step out of the shower or bath. I put this towel on our rug that is in front of the bathtub because it's been worn, it's been used, it's got bleach. So we're not going to use that, for our body or everyday use. So I just use that towel in that way. So you see a lot of purples, you see a lot of greens, you're going to see black, maybe blue, maybe brown towel. The color of my bathroom is all of those colors, believe it or not. In my shower curtain, it had blue, brown, purple. It had leaves that were those colors. So all of the towels that I would buy would be those colors. And so when I put them in the bathroom on my shelf, they kind of just go together and it matches the bathroom. So you will not see me with one color towels or even like 2 color towel scheme or anything like that. There are multiple colors, but they are all like that same 3 color, like green, purple, black, brown, what have you. So you'll see that in the pile. So I have a way that I fold the towels, as you can see. I go for the short, long way, kind of like the short way, and then I fold it, and then I go down. Okay? I go down in 3s. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Okay? Now you see that towel there that has the stripes? That's usually, that's what I'm talking about. That's the color of the bathroom. And you see those towels go with that. So there you have it. You see it right there. You see it in the towel. All right. And then I got a little gray one here and there. And you can see they got little bleach stains. And when you see the bleach stain ones, just know those are the towels that I do other things with. The ones that don't have bleach stains and they are perfectly fine, those are the ones that we dry off with. So the importance of the hot water with colored towels. For me, I found that when I was growing up, my family washed the towels with all of the colored clothes and they washed them on cold. Now, as I began having my own family and doing things my own way, sir, you keep walking around back there. I'm not going anywhere. It's not going to make me go any faster. I'm folding my towels now. Okay. Now, I found that any odors or anything like that was cut back after I cut down on the use of my towel and I started washing it in hot water. You don't have to put any vinegar. You don't have to use baking soda. You don't have to do any of the tips that other people might have, suggested. All you need to do is just wash it on hot and cut back on the time that you're using the towel. Don't use it more than 2 days. We have a lot of oil. We have a lot of odors and things that are trapped inside of our body. And some people, even after taking a shower or a bath, they still might have a little odor. So that towel is going to absorb that. And that's why your towel is going to smell musty after a couple days, because it's wet, it's filled with odor, and it's just going to dry in that towel and reintroduce itself every time it gets wet again. So yes, please cut back on the time that you're using your towel and wash it in hot water, and you will notice a difference. So as you can see, your girl, like I said, I have a thing about folding everything neatly. I just keep going. I just keep folding. And that man just keeps walking back and forth. And I said, you know what? It's not going to make me move any faster if you keep walking back and forth. No, sir. I'm folding these towels. I'm folding my clothes. I don't think that once I get home, if I don't fold them, I don't think my kids would fold the clothes. They're going to just dig out of the hampers and get their clean clothes that way. And I'm not having that. I don't like digging out of no hampers. So we're going to fold these clothes. Everything's going to be nice and neat. And we're going to take them home like that. Okay. Nice and neat. Now, this basket that you see, I use that basket to store the dirty towels in the bathroom. Okay. Once we're done with it, we put it in that basket and away we go. And look at that. Nice and neat, folded to perfection. And there we go. So now we're going to keep going on with the extra whites that we have. These are the whites that was separate from the white wash towels. And so I'm just folding the t-shirts. I know whose is whose. And so I have a way that I fold, as you can see, and everything just goes to the side and I start making my piles. And again, these are washed the same way. They are washed in bleach and hot water and detergent. Okay. And I always separate everybody's, everybody's clothes. I know, whose is who and what's what, and everything is always nice and neat. That's just me. Like I said, I find it very therapeutic and I get a lot of things done in my head when at the laundromat. And I love this t-shirt. That's my little Hello Kitty t-shirt that I got from 5 and Below. Does anybody have a 5 and Below in their area? I just love 5 and Below. Me and my 14-year-old daughter, if we go in there on payday, I tell you, I kid you not, if I don't get us out of there, we would make some serious damage in that store. So we try not to go there so much because they have t-shirts, they have a lot of home goods. You're going to see some rugs that I got from my home. You're going to see those at the end of this video. I got those from 5 Below. So yes, I'm just sitting here folding away, y'all. That's my daughter's little Batman t-shirt. She got that from 5 Below. We love 5 Below, I'm telling you. Now that Betty Boop t-shirt that you see there in the back over there, I got that from Walmart, okay? So yeah, I'm just folding the t-shirts and I'm just putting everything on the side. I love it, okay? I'm gonna move on to the socks. And when I start doing the socks, I like to just put everybody's socks on the table, separate them out and, match them up and just fold them on up. Now, these are my son's socks. Now here's another tip that I will give you. And then look at my little slippers. I always wash my slippers because if you have any pets in your home like I do, the bottom of your slippers will get hair on them. Even after sweeping and mopping your floors, you're still gonna pick up hair and accumulate those on your slippers. So I always wash and I always put those in the whites because guess what? They're going to get bleached, and I love it. Now, my son's socks. I recently had to make sure he got a whole new set of socks, okay? Because he had the white socks and he had been using them and I'd been washing them and washing them. And I started to notice that the bleach was not having any effect on his socks. They would be clean, but they still would look like the little lint balls would be dark, little gray lint balls. Like it just didn't look clean to me. So that told me that they're old, and that means you need to switch them out. So if you start to have that problem with your white socks or anything white where it's dingy, really socks though, and maybe washcloths too, if you're using bleach on it and it's not having an effect, that means that the fabric is old and it's nothing that you're going to be able to do to get that stain out of there. So get rid of it, get new socks, and call it a day. Now, these are my other daughter's, her slippers. I wash everybody's slippers, I'm telling you, because on the bottom of those things, they're going to be nasty if you do not wash them. Those are my little happy face socks, and those are Kayla's little, her little socks. And so, yeah, I know everybody's, those are my socks. I know everybody's socks, who gets what goes where, and I always just put them in different piles. So I'm extremely, extremely, extremely happy with the way my whites come out. They always are nice and fresh and white and crisp. I'm not embarrassed when going to the laundromat. I actually love it. Some people, I just see them stuff their stuff in the washer and hurry up and put it in. Like, I don't know if they don't want people to see that their clothes aren't completely clean. I don't know. But me, I am so excited when I get my whites out of the washer because I know that they are white. They are clean. It is giving clean. Okay, so I just love it. I don't have a problem with putting my clothes on the table for all to see. If you got a problem and you are nervous about your clothes, I wouldn't suggest that you give them to anybody to wash them. Any of those services, those wash and fold services, don't get them away, honey, because they're going to talk about you. They're going to say, now, why would they give their clothes to be washed and they look like this? I never understood that. Your clothes are dirty. They're dirty, and it speaks to the level of your cleanliness. So why would you give that to somebody to wash? You yourself don't even want to wash it. You don't even want to touch it, but you want them to? No, that's a no. It's a no for me. I come from the old school, and my grandmother always told us, make sure that your underwear are clean, your socks, your underwear, your t-shirts, because if you fall out and somebody got to take you to the ER and they got to undress you, you're unconscious, you don't want them seeing all that dirtiness. So yeah, that's another tip. So like I said, I separate everybody's clothes, and when I'm putting them away, I will reuse Dollar General bags, Walmart bags, any of the reusable bags to separate everybody's clothes. So when they go back home, all I got to do is just give them to them. Here go your clothes, and put them up. I have hampers and baskets and everything as well, but I like to use these bags because if it's just a little bit of stuff, especially just their whites, I can just put it in a little bag and give it to them. So that's another little helpful, handy dandy tip that you can use as well. So now we're going to move on to the rugs, and I wash my rugs separate from everything else. I do not put them with clothes, washcloths, towels, nothing, because these rugs accumulate hair from the pets. They accumulate dirt from the soles of your shoes. So why would you wash that with any clothes or anything that's going to go on your body? Now, these rugs I got from Five Below for $5. This little cat rug, it is adorable. I put that in front of the cat's area where their food is. That goes on underneath their table. Now, these black rugs are my bathroom mats. This big one here that you see, that's the mat that goes in front of the bathtub. And I will typically, like I said, lay a towel over top of that when stepping out of the bathtub so that it doesn't get soaked. Now, that little black rug goes in front of the sink area. And these slippers that you see are mine. They're a second set that I keep only in the bathroom because I don't like to get hair on my rugs. If I'm walking all around with those slippers all through the house, they're gonna track up hair. Now that's another black rug that goes in my bathroom, and that goes in front of my toilet, okay? Now these purple rugs also, I got them from Five Below as well. Now the purple rugs, they act kind of like as little mats for, stepping out in front of the door, or, one of them goes in front of my son's door, one goes in front of a closet. And so it's just really just to put your feet on so you don't get things dirty. Now, that little rug over there with the different colors, I got that from Five Below as well. And that rug goes in my room. I sit that in front of my bed. So when I step out in the middle of the night, I don't like to step on a cold floor because I have hardwood floors. So I will typically step on this rug and then put my slippers on. So that about does it for this video, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.